So, I am about to do something you never thought possible. A Western CC is about to praise the story of 2.8. I know, it sounds unbelievable, like, no, that doesn't sound possible, he's lying. But no, genuinely, I'm going to praise the story. I remembered, I actually recorded my predictions beforehand. You're seeing this at the end of the video, we've already talked about what we wanted to talk about. But I'm inserting it at the beginning, just so you know. I made predictions, let's see whether they came true or not. Hey, what's good? So, 2.8 is finally here, and I'm going to make some predictions for later on, which you'll probably see in the video. Let's just get out of the way with, I don't think the story is going to be good. I believe it's a filler story. It's another Ayuno case where it's a companion quest hidden inside of a main story quest. I don't like the reasoning of, oh, we're saving all the resources for 3.0. At this point, Wuthering Waves can just allocate resources to both. However, I think the events are going to be fun. More importantly, I think Chisa's going to play fun. And I think the area is going to be fantastic. It looks amazing. It's back to the Season 1 setting, of a 1.0 setting of like post-apocalyptic world, or just about to be ruined by the lament. My big worry is, it's going to feel like 1.0. And that was very, very boring. I'm talking like music, pacing. I do not have high hopes for the story. Let me get out there now. I do not think the story is going to be good. It's going to be mid to bad. It's going to be the generic, Rover goes in, he's the only one who can save the day. Chisa starts to, get romantic with us, I guess. Or, we start rizzing her up because Rover just sees a new waifu and goes... I think there's going to be segments where it's going to autoplay for us. Where we can just take our hands off the keyboards and let it play. I'm not even playing the game. I'm not even playing the game. I think it's going to be the illusion of choice dialogue where nothing we pick matters because at the end of the day it's all about Chisa. And I think that's how it should be. It should be, rather than playing it through Rover's perspective, rather than Rover going in to save it, it's just, oh, Chisa, we play as Chisa the entire time. There we go. That's what I'm expecting anyway. I'm not expecting anything good from the story. Everything else from 2.8, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Chisa plays and everything else. I don't want to keep this assumptions too long. One last thing. The capybara. It's either going to sound one of two ways. It basically, gacha games just feel the need to give us a Paimon. We already have Abby. We don't need two Abbies, okay? So the capybara is going to sound of one of two things. It's either going to kind of sound like this, Patrick Star from SpongeBob. Like, hey, SpongeBob. Like, oh, hello, Rover. Would you like to stay at our cafe? Or it's going to kind of sound like, hey, it's a new person today. How are you doing? Wow, Chisa, you found a brand new person. It's just going to be fucking terrible.
Keep going straight.
Oh my god. They said two lines and I fucking yawned. But yeah, let's try and break the stigma that EN community doesn't, praise the game enough or expect anything good. Let's go in and break that mold, shall we? And yeah, let's see if I was right. At least for presentation. I should probably preface that. The presentation. It was without a doubt one of the most beautiful looking quests areas in all of just Wuthering Waves. In fact, just looking at this area here, like the flying fish, the tower in the distance, and all this, and just there's so much more. And in fact, I took some screenshots and we're going to go over just a few now. Things like this. And you see this and you think, oh my god. And this wasn't even a cutscene, this was in-game as we were talking. And I'm prefacing how good the story looked now, so I can talk about how bad I thought the story was. Which, by the way, I need to preface this as well. I was not the target audience for this quest. However, I could appreciate what they did to reach that target audience. And honestly, genuinely, when I got to the later half of, and we might include the clip here, but when I got to the later half of 2.8, the second I treated it as a dating rom-com anime sim game, whatever, the second I started treating it like that, I had way more fun. I had the biggest time of my life. It was so much fun. I don't like what they did to Chisa's character. And this was my biggest gripe with the story. It felt very reminiscent of 1.0 vibes where, okay, here's the character, and they're all about the rover, and just the pacing felt really slow. And the first half was not good in my opinion. At least the gameplay-wise, story-wise. Presentation-wise, fantastic. The problem is, and I will include the clip. I will include this clip because it is so prevalent constantly in these gacha games. And it needs to be addressed more. It needs to be called out more. And we get scenes like this where it's like, don't worry, I'll hold the line on. This time, we face it together. Like, I get what they're going with. It's like heroic lines. Cliche heroic lines. But then they turn around and they make the waifu of the week. That's right, it's a waifu of the week scenario. They make the waifu of the week just interpret it as like, oh my god, I love this man. No, just be like, thank you for giving me the strength I needed. My character doesn't revolve around falling in love with you. Because it's annoying. I had this rant yesterday. I had this huge rant yesterday. You know what? I'm going to have the same rant after the fact. When we review all of 2.8, I'm going to have the exact same rant. But please just write characters and then go, okay, here's male, here's female. Instead of writing female characters first and their whole personality trait is, yes, I need a man to encourage me to be better, and I love this man. Stop fucking doing it. It's annoying every single time, and every game is guilty of this more often than not. There's a reason Expedition 33 is Game of the Year, because the female characters are characters first, female second. You don't even care that they're... You know, it's just... And they try and lure you to this false sense of security. It's like, hey, do you like this self-insert kind of bond right now? Yeah, do you like that? Fuck off. No, I just want to like the characters. I don't care that they're falling in love with my self-inserted MC into their game. It's like I'm playing fucking HSR Amphorius all over again with Cyrene. And she's just there in every single quest being like, ha ha ha, do you love me yet? No, fuck off, you're annoying. And they keep doing it now. It's kind of like, damn, Rover's really grinding my gears. And not because of him as a character, but because the devs keep going, alright, let's make him as corny and cheesy as possible so the new female character of the week, waifu of the week even, falls in love with him. Fucking stop it, write a character. Write a character, put him in the fucking game, stop with the love interest. That's it. Rant over, for now. And the reason I included that is purely because Chisa, when she was allowed to be a character, felt amazing. Like, her interacting with Abby was... That was the first time I actually really felt like I'm seeing Chisa. I'm sick of these characters, and their entire presence is the self-insert MC. It doesn't do it for me, and it shouldn't do it for you, because, honestly, it degrades from the characters. Look, and here's probably a poor example, but it's the best example. Look at Expedition 33. Look at the characters there. They are some of the most well-written characters, and... yeah, that's the point. Hopefully that point came across, because I'm just fed up with them demeaning the value of characters, so they are just, oh my god, they love the Rover, after meeting him for like, what, 5 seconds? And it's weird. It really is. Now, I want to talk about how bad I thought the story was, and this is going to be a quick one. Here's a little segment of me basically going, I'm going to find my own fun.
Thank you, senpai.
Oh my god, this is peak! No, hold up. Fucking, shut up and listen to this.
Thank you, senpai.
No, it might be cooking. Hold up, this is peak as fuck. This is the greatest fucking thing. Hold up, I'm fully logged in now. This is fucking, oh my god, we're going full weeb with this. Hold up. Oh my god, this is perfect. Now once again, I'm not the target audience, so I'm going to think it's bad. You might not, you might think, wow, this is a great story. And do you know what, fair play to you. Remember how sarcastic I was during all of it and saying, it's not sarcastic. One of the big problems was I had to find my own fun. Because even though I can appreciate what they tried to do to get to some of the audience, I don't think it was done well. I think it was long drawn out. They kept repeating the same things over and over and over and over and over and over again. It felt like I was sitting through Honkai Star Rail on Forius. Like, okay, we've got this. Now a flashback. And now a flashback of that flashback from a different perspective. And I'm thinking, we don't need that. You know, it's just... it feels unnecessary. And obviously some big spoilers now, some big spoilers. You probably saw it, so my apologies. It basically sets up, the entire quest sets up Laharo. And that's fine. I guess it had to be there, there's no teaser for it. But what annoyed me was... this quest doesn't make any sense. The entire quest is basically Chisa needs to believe in herself. And to do that, she needs the rover to believe in her. No, just believe in yourself. You don't need Rover to come in and go, hey, I believe in you, Chisa. You can do this. You are enough. Blah, blah, blah. And then the final boss. I want to talk about the final boss because there was no build-up to it. There was no whatever. And it's not even explained what that is. It was a really cool concept of like, okay, something's causing these loops. What's causing the loops? Don't worry about it. Go and romance Chisa. They had the makings of a really good plot there. Of a really good, what's behind this, the secret mystery. I don't care that it was a reused boss for this false sovereign. I don't care about that. I care about the fact it was just thrown in there to make you go, here's something to do in case you were feeling bored. We've appeased another facet of the audience who like combat. Well, no, not really. It didn't make any sense, and it feels like they brushed it off to make you go, okay, we want you to care about Chisa. And I would have cared about Chisa a lot more if she was allowed to be her own character. Rather than just another one of another waifu of the week kind of deal. It also doesn't help, I'm talking about waifu of the week when the waifu is right here. I mean the character. Look at Showkeeper.
I will
Like,
be using my powers to
more importantly, the highlight of the story for me, the moment we saw Abby. Stop getting rid of Abby. For all the Paimon-esque characters out there, I don't want to get ranty about this, but apologies if I do. For all the Paimon-esque characters out there, Abby is probably the funniest one with personality and, quite frankly, charm. And they are so underused. It's like, here's a brief 10-second cutscene of them eating a frequency that a rover needs cleared. Use Abby. She's there. The fact she's gotten way more expressive as well. There was one where I couldn't get, like, here's the side eye. Like this. I want more of this. Honestly, I want more of it in Chisa as well. Do you know what Chisa's whole... Chisa had two facial animations the whole time. It was either looking down and depressed, or blushing and smiling at the rover. It was never any Chisa smiling because Chisa accomplished something. It was just, oh, the rover's here. I'm fed up with it. I get the complaints. Once again, I'm not the target audience. I understand that. I keep prefacing this so you know, hey, you're wrong. Okay, why am I wrong? Well, you're a Western CC. You don't agree with that. Shut the fuck up with your stupid little tribalism. And just agree that people are going to disagree. And we can all talk about our complaints. And hopefully create constructive feedback and criticism to give to Kuro Games. To go, hey, maybe you don't have to alienate all of the player base. Or just some of the player base to, you know, appease the others. Everybody can have a good game that we all enjoy. Because this game's beautiful. It was told so beautifully. I keep saying this. And I'm fed up with the characters in the game being, what's the word I'm looking for? Degraded into just, yeah, here's a collector. You've got them now. It sucks, and it does the game a disservice. It truly does. That being said, I've not tried any of the other combat events yet. I'm sure they're going to be fun. The combat is amazing in this game. I just wish we had more, but that's fine. At least we're getting more now. And that's fine. It's cool. It's good. I just wanted more other than just, here's a dating sim disguised as a main story quest. Which, once again, the second I said, okay, let me treat this like an anime, like a rom-com anime, but at the time of my life, it was fucking fantastic. Loved every second of it. And the fact Chisa called us senpai, I'm pretty sure I have that screenshot, actually. Let me go and find that. This got me. In fact, I'm going to show it right here, because I loved this. This was so out of left field, it was hilarious. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. You know, like and subscribe. And honestly, if this video even gets, like, I don't know, 1 subscriber, I will pull for Chisa. Or even worse, Phoebe.